The rain came down hard that night. Outside, the world blurred into grey and black, thunder shaking the city. It was the kind of night that made people lock their doors and seek comfort in screens. But the storm outside mirrored a different kind of storm brewing online. We think the internet is safe, just pixels and code, not flesh and bone, or so we thought. That night, thousands scrolled, streamed, and chatted, unaware of the digital phantom about to be unleashed. The rain's relentless rhythm set the stage. In a brightly lit room surrounded by monitors, a man was about to make a decision that would haunt him and many others. For a long time, the story was about to begin. Leo Vance, known online as Glitch, thrived in the digital world. He was a master of pixels and code, a digital explorer who felt more at home in the glow of his monitors than anywhere else. For Leo, the internet wasn't just a tool, it was a playground, a puzzle, and sometimes a battleground. His channel was a hub for gaming, tech, and cybersecurity. Thousands tuned in for his sharp insights, clever hacks, and fearless dives into the unknown. Glitch's followers trusted him to separate fact from fiction, and he relished every opportunity to prove his skills. He loved debunking hoaxes and exploring the web's dark corners. No rumor was too wild, no mystery too obscure. Leo's curiosity was insatiable, and his audience loved watching him chase digital ghosts. That rainy Tuesday, an anonymous email appeared. Subject: a nightmare for Glitch. The storm outside mirrored the tension building inside Leo's room as he stared at the message, its presence almost daring him to respond. Most would delete it. Leo saw a challenge. His heart raced with anticipation, not fear. This was exactly the kind of digital dare he lived for. The email dared: "Do not open this file if you value your sleep." Attached: the hallway MP4. The warning was clear, but so was the temptation. Leo's fingers hovered over the mouse, adrenaline surging. Was it malware, a prank, or something more? The possibilities raced through his mind. He'd seen plenty of tricks, but this felt different, personal, almost like a riddle meant just for him. Leo decided to open it live, with his audience watching. If there was danger, he'd face it head-on, and if it was a hoax, he'd expose it for all to see. The thrill of the unknown was too strong to resist. He'd sandbox the file, analyze it, and expose whatever was inside. Years of experience had taught him to be careful, but also bold. His viewers trusted him to be both. He posted, got a spooky email, opening it live in 30 minutes. His fans were hooked. The chat exploded with theories, warnings, and excitement. Everyone wanted to see what would happen next. The allure of the forbidden was irresistible. The tension in the room was electric, every second stretching as the countdown began. The stage was set, but the script was unknown. Leo was ready to step into the darkness, not knowing what waited on the other side of the screen. The stream went live at 9 p.m. Leo, confident and energetic, explained the mysterious email to his viewers. The chat exploded. "Don't do it! Open it!" Viewer count soared past 20,000. Leo set up a virtual machine, assuring everyone it was safe. "Okay, chat, are you ready? On 3. He double-clicked the file. The video played, a grainy, silent 15-second pan down a dim hallway. At the end, a shadowy figure stood motionless. The chat's reaction: confusion, disappointment. That's it? Lame. Leo laughed it off. Looked like a troll, but some viewers urged, scrub through it frame by frame. The mood shifted. Something strange was happening. Leo re-examined the video frame by frame. Hidden images flashed for a split second. A screaming face, a bloodshot eye. The chat grew uneasy. The final frame revealed faint text over the shadowy figure. "You will see me tonight." A chill ran through Leo. He scanned the file. No malware, no virus, just a simple video. Its only weapon was suggestion. Leo tried to laugh it off, but his confidence was gone. The audience sensed it too. Fear spread in the chat. The line between digital and real was blurring. The video couldn't harm his computer, but what about his mind? The nightmare was just beginning, and it was spreading. That night, Leo couldn't sleep. He tossed and turned, haunted by a sense of unease he couldn't shake. The silence in his room felt heavy, pressing down on him as the hours crawled by. Shadows seemed to move in the corners, and every creak of the house made his heart race. When he finally drifted off, his mind plunged straight into the same nightmare. An endless hallway with peeling wallpaper, a single flickering light overhead, and at the far end, a shadowy figure waiting in the gloom. The air was thick with dread, and every step he took echoed with fear. Leo jolted awake at exactly 3:33 a.m., his heart pounding so loudly it drowned out the quiet. Sweat clung to his skin, and for a moment, he wasn't sure if he was truly awake or still trapped in the nightmare. His phone buzzed violently, screen lighting up the darkness with hundreds of notifications. Message after message flashed. "Leo, I had the dream, the hallway, the figure." Friends, strangers, people he barely knew, all describing the same terrifying vision. It wasn't just him. Thousands across the city, maybe even the world, reported waking up at the exact same time, shaken by the same nightmare. People sat up in bed, gasping for air, eyes wide with terror, unable to believe what they just experienced. The internet exploded overnight. Social media feeds filled with frantic posts, and "Wire Hallway Nightmare" began trending worldwide. Everyone was desperate for answers, searching for someone who could explain what was happening. News outlets scrambled to cover the phenomenon, reporting on a mysterious, possibly haunted video that seemed to be infecting people's dreams. Experts debated on live TV, but no one had real answers. Leo found himself at the center of a storm he couldn't control. He felt overwhelmed, anxious, and powerless as the world demanded explanations he didn't have. The details people shared were too specific to be coincidence. Every description matched, down to the flickering light and the faceless figure lurking at the end of the hallway. How could so many people from so many different places dream the same place, see the same figure, and wake at the same moment? The question echoed everywhere, unanswered and chilling. It was as if the digital world had breached the subconscious, blurring the line between technology and dreams. The nightmare had become a shared experience, spreading like a virus through screens and minds alike. The nightmare belonged to everyone now. Fear was contagious, and sleep itself felt dangerous, a risk no one wanted to take. No one could explain it. Fear went viral, and for the first time, the world wondered if it was safe to close their eyes. The hallway file drew intense scrutiny. Leo sent it to cybersecurity firms and universities, desperate for answers. Experts found nothing. No code, no hidden audio, just a video. The leading theory, mass suggestion, primed by Leo's fear and the video's warning, but that didn't explain the shared details or synchronized wake-up times. Psychologists cited collective belief, but admitted the scale was unprecedented. The debate raged. Psychological experiment, digital terrorism, or something else? The file's creator remained anonymous, a ghost in the machine. The experts said the file was harmless, but 20,000 people afraid to sleep knew better. A week passed. The media moved on, but Leo's nightmares only grew more vivid and terrifying. He tried to distract himself, scrolling endlessly through news feeds and forums, but nothing could shake the feeling that something was watching him from the shadows. Each night he found himself closer to the figure in the hallway. The dream progressed relentlessly. The figure, once a blur, now gained chilling definition, its face almost visible, its presence heavier, more real. Leo avoided sleep, desperate to stay awake. He began live streaming his fear, sharing his experiences with a growing online audience who tuned in night after night, captivated and horrified by his unraveling. Some followers reported the same, claiming their own nightmares were evolving too. They described the same hallway, the same shadowy figure, as if Leo's terror was contagious, spreading through the screen. One night, Leo realized with a jolt, the hallway wasn't just a dream, it was real. He recognized the peeling paint, the flickering lights, the oppressive silence from somewhere nearby. He found it, an abandoned clinic just 2 blocks from his apartment, matching every detail from his nightmares. The sense of dread was overwhelming, but curiosity and fear drove him forward. In his final stream, Leo whispered, voice trembling, "The hallway is real." His viewers watched in stunned silence as he described the cold air, the echo of his footsteps, the feeling that he was not alone. He was almost at the end of the hall in his dream. And now, in reality, he stood at the threshold. He didn't know what would happen next, only that he had to see it through. The stream ended abruptly. The screen went black. Leo Vance vanished from the internet, leaving his followers in shock and fear, desperate for answers that would never come. And the question remains, if that email landed in your inbox, would you dare to open it? Or would you too become haunted by the shadow at the door?